Can you see my screen? Abhisaisan?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah, okay, good. So
Yes, sir.
this is our week 9 class. And first I'll just run through a couple of things and then we go through them. So this is week 9, huh? So I've sent you the full notes for you all. You have the full notes. So what I want to run through first is the content page of the full notes. What is it? So the full notes that you have got has got 3 parts. Part A, Part B, Part C. Part C is basically grammar supporting Part A and Part B. So for spoken English, these are the main part. But if you don't know the grammar, you have to look at the grammar. There are a lot of sentences here. You may have already studied grammar from school as well, but you can use this grammar as well. So if you look at Part A, very important. First thing is that I've shown you how to fluently speak. You construct sentences, stay in front of the mirror, speak without looking, memorizing the words, sentences, speak in front of the mirror. So that's one. Then I've given you some native speakers' voice and you transcribe them. That's the second one. The third one is phonetic translation. Very important. Even if you know a lot of grammar, if your pronunciation is not correct, people lose interest. So it's important that you learn pronunciation little by little. So I've explained to you quite a bit on the pronunciation. Let me just turn on the, give me a second now. So pronunciation that you have to really learn that we have done that earlier, but that's important. The next part is the phrases and commonly used words, sentences. These are words that you need to remember. If you remember, you can speak very well. So I've given you some selected sentences. I might just go through, especially today, 2 things that we have time. That is the useful idioms and phrasal verbs commonly used in languages. If you can remember these, you will start to speak really well, actually, because you will start to use all of these. And then I did some translation and also conversation between 2 people. There's exercises, and I've given you all of them. It is very important that you all have to remember all of the things that I have taught you in the Part A and Part B. If you can remember Part A and Part B well, you will be speaking English very, very well. And always you need to support with the grammar, because you could make a mistake in grammar. So that's okay. Grammar is something you can learn as you go along. You don't need to learn all the grammar. Mostly some of the rules of A and prepositions, some of the rules are complicated. But when you start to use some sentences by sentence, you will learn well. That's all I want to explain to you about pronunciation and phrases. So first, what I will do today is we talked about presentation today. So let me go through. I just want to get a couple of pronunciation right before I start. Okay, I start with Abhisaisan. Can you pronounce this word? It's here. Okay, can you pronounce this?
Favorite.
Go. Say it again.
Favorite.
Yeah.
Favorite.
No, ret, R-E-T, ret. Favorite. Don't read this one. This is if you read this one, it will be favorite. That's wrong. It'll be favorite. My favorite poem, my favorite food. So it's favorite. It's not favorite. Okay?
Okay.
Abhisaisan, can you repeat it for me?
Favorite.
Yeah. Favorite. You see there's an inverted commas type there. So that means this should be very, you need to give enough volume to it, enough voice. Favorite. You need to reduce the volume for this one. This is increase it. Favorite. Okay, repeat again. Go on.
Favorite. Favorite.
Yeah, favorite. Yeah, fine, good. Now, next person, Kartigan. Can you do this one? That's here.
Climate change.
Yeah, climate change. That's very good. That's good. Now, who else is there? Is Danujan there? He's not there. Madhulan? No. Right. What about ThreadCon? Was there earlier? And I have got Pragash Shivapalan. I don't know whether I can, let me have a look whether I can do something. I have allowed your mic, Pragash.
Yes, sir.
Pragash, are you able to mention this one? This word?
Career.
Hold on a second. No, it's not, no, go back again. Careful. That's if you read this one, but this one say, yes, go ahead.
Career.
Yeah, you're almost there. Say it again once more.
Career.
Not This is career. Career. Not. Don't look at this one. This is. If you read this one, that's wrong. That's the way spelling. The spellings are. But pronunciation is career. Career. Say it again.
Career.
Yeah. Okay. That's fine. So I'm just looking at who was there. Danujan there. Danujan, is your microphone on? Yeah, his microphone is on. That's fine. All right, that's good. Next page. I go to the next page now. Okay, one more pronunciation. Danujan, can you pronounce this one? Is Danujan there?
Yes, sir. His mic is enabled.
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you pronounce this word?
Admire.
Admire. Right, very good. Very good. Now, Abhishaishan, coming back to you.
Opinion.
No, you're starting there. Here, it's not there. It's not saying that. Oh,
Opinion.
what is this? Opinion. Opinion. It's not
Opinion.
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 Like, yeah.
Opinion.
The P is the one big sound. Opinion. Opinion. Is low sound. Opinion. And it sounds like opinion. Oh, but it's opinion. Opinion. Is that clear? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
That's the right pronunciation. And then I'm going back to Kartigan. What about this one?
Advantage.
Advantage. No, not a. Advantage. Advantage. Say it again.
Advantage.
Yeah, but not advantage. Advantage. Say it again.
Advantage.
Yes, advantage. That's fine. Good. Now, who else is there? Was Pragash there? Pragash,
Yes,
are you
sir.
there? Can you
Yes,
say
sir.
this one? Yeah,
Imagine.
go on. No, look at again.
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine. Imagine. That's fine. That's good. Just one more. Go for it again. Prakash, go again.
Imagine.
Yeah, imagine. Imagine. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Okay, last one. This goes back to Danujan. Danujan. Is he there? Are you there?
Another person raised the hand.
Where? I don't see it. Is it? Oh, Prakash. I think his microphone is on. Yeah, his microphone is on. Prakash, can you say this word?
Yes.
Okay, you are there. Can you pronounce this one?
Country.
I can't hear you well. Say it again.
Country.
Yeah, not country. No.
Country.
Country. Yeah, country. K is the biggest sound. You know that dash there? Country. Okay? All right. You should practice this one. Pronunciation is very important. All right. Now, while we are there, now we are going to move on to presentation. So we got two presentations today. First one from Karthikeyan. So I'm going to present that here, and he's going to explain this. This is about recycling. Karthikeyan, you can talk about this, huh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, recycling. Right, I go to the next page. Okay, talk about this.
Recycling is a method of procedure that includes the collection and breaking down of waste materials to create something new out of it.
Okay, can you stop there? One mistake there in the procedure. Procedures, your pronunciation wasn't right. Procedure. Can you say it again?
Procedure.
Procedure, yes. You should look at that pronunciation, okay? Right, go to the next paragraph. Yes, good.
The process of introduced so that the non-biodegradable materials can be melted or break down to create something useful.
Yeah, that there's a small typo mistake, typographical. It's so, it's not sort. Is that sort? I think so that, right? My pen can't write it, but I think in this part. There's a small typo mistake. You can, yeah, it should be SO, right? Okay, that's good. Now, next page. Go on.
After that, efforts of global warming and pollution have been known to humans, the process of recycling has become more important.
Okay, right. You need to, when you are reading it, you need to give a little bit of stop, breathe. Don't hold your breath. So you can read as after the effects of global warming and pollution. Sorry, after the effects of global warming and pollution, or you can start after the effects of global warming and pollution have become known to human, to the process of recycling has become more important. So the sentence is a very big sentence. That's why you're finding it, difficult. I think you could stop as after the effects of global warming and pollution, you make a comma there. You can change the sentence after the effects of the global warming have become known to human, the process of recycling has become more important. These sentences need to be broken up. It is a good sentence. What you're trying to say is there. Global warming, pollution, the human process, recycling has become more important because of the global warming. So it's the information is good, but you need to break this sentence into two sentences. You try that for next time. Otherwise, I'll do it for you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Karthikeyan? Okay.
Yes, sir.
That sentence too long to read through what we are trying to say. Think of it, that sentence, two sentences. We want two sentences there to break it down. Then you are easy to speak, okay? All right. But apart from this, good actually. Next one. Go on, this one.
Why we need recycling? We need recycling for many reasons. But most importantly, it will help us to serve our planet. Besides, recycling serves the earth by facilitating the reprocess of waste papers, clothes, and plastic items, which will serve the nature, especially millions of trees.
Yeah, you see this sentence you spoke very well because you got comma there, where to stop and everything. Only thing that you need to pronounce right here would be, let me go a second, there was something you were pronouncing is not, it's like many reasons, but most important to save the planet. Can you read it again? Let me listen to it once more. Go.
We need recycling for many reasons, but most importantly, it will help us to serve our planet. Besides recycling,
No. Hold on. Serve is not serve. Save is saving our planet. It will help us to save our planet. Go back, read it again. It will help us. Go on, read that again.
it will help us to serve our planet.
Not serve, save. S-A-V-E. Save. You have got to save money, save planets, saving you're looking after. Saving mean you're saving money, right? That's the saving. So save, not serve. It's save. To save our planet, okay? Okay, go on. Next, read it again once more. I want to hear right.
It will help us to save our planet.
Very good, very good. Well done. Okay, right. This is good. Okay, you're saying why we need recycling. You are saying it is very important to save our planet, and how can you do that is repurposes of waste papers, clothes, plastic items, which will save the nature, especially millions of trees. Is that right? Is that what you're saying? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I go to the next page, huh? Okay, do you want to read this one?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, go on.
Also, recycling saves a lot of energy because
No, not serve, saves. Go back again. Also, yeah.
Also, recycling saves a lot of energy because many things that we recycle can easily be converted into virgin materials.
Yes, but again, you don't have any comma to stop. You got to breathe. You're holding your breath all the way through up to the end. No, then you can't speak well. Go back again, read it again. Also,
Recycling saves a lot of energy because many things that we recycle can easily be converted into virgin materials.
yeah, so if you want to say also recycling saves a lot of energy because many things that we recycle can easily be converted into virgin materials. So I'm breaking it up. I'm just slowing down. You have got to do that, okay? Next line. Okay, next line.
In addition, it saves a lot of resources.
No, not in additional. In addition. Go on. Say it again.
In addition, it saves a lot of resources too.
No, it's not. It's serve. It's not. It's serve. It saves. Go back.
In addition, it saves a lot of resources too.
Very nice.
We follow the 3R concept to serve our world to our generation.
Not serve. No, not serve. Save again. Go back. We follow. Yeah.
We follow the 3R concept to save our world to our generation.
Well, very well done. Very, very good. What is the 3R concept? Just hold on a second. Anybody else who can tell me what is the 3R concept is?
Recycling, reduce, reprocess.
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Okay, good. Yeah, reducing waste, reusing it, and then recycling it. That's called the 3R comes into play. All right, that's very good. Next slide, last slide. Oh. Okay, this is the last one, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, in the last one, you have reference. You said you have taken images from Google. That's fine, but you should put the link though. Which image? How many images? You've got about 6 images. You need to have 6 links where you get them from. You can't just simply say like this. You must put the link. That's what normally, when you are presenting it, what you have done is a very good presentation. Karthikeyan, very nicely set up, nice diagrams. and the message is very good. Just small changes you need, but only thing is the references, you must put the list where exactly you go. What's the link, web link? You need to put the link. Okay?
Yes, sir. I will put it next time.
It's very, very good. Very well done. Very well designed. It's a nice slides and good information. But all I would suggest you, couple of pronunciation error you had. You should practice that. SAVE. Go back and look at the pronunciation translation and learn the pronunciation for that. Okay?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well done. Okay, that's done now. Now one more presentation we have. And the next one is from Abisa Ishan. Abia, and you want to do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I will, so it has to come from your screen. Yeah, you can do it now.
Yes, I'm sharing my screen.
What do you want me to do? Sorry.
So I'm sharing my screen.
Okay, you're starting your screen. Okay, let's have a look.
Sometimes takes time.
I think I may have to unshare it to see yours. Okay, you should be able to see it now.
So can you see it?
We can't see the screen yet, but looks okay to me. Abhishek, we can't see the screen yet. Can you hear us, Abhishek? Hello? No, we can't see the screen. Hello, others, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Karthik, you can hear me, but you can't see the screen. Because, did you see Abhishek's screen? No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Okay, so right, we can't see him. So let me go back to my own screen.
So I'm here, sir. I'm sharing. So,
What?
Tarantat.
Who's this?
Abhishek, sir.
Okay, are you back now? Are you going to present?
Yes, I'm starting, sir.
Okay, let's see.
Avatar.
Okay.
So sorry, sir. I was unable to share. You start. Yes.
Oh, you are unable to share it now, is it?
It's not responding, sir. Some no only I start the computer
Okay.
again.
Okay,
sharing.
it's not. Okay, you can present it next time though. It's okay if you can't.
So I sharing 10 minutes, sir.
What is said? It will take 10 minutes, is it?
Yes, sir.
Abhishek, you can present it next time, Abhishek. No problem. I give you. It says request control. Will I give you control for you?
No, sir. No
You've
need.
been made as you've been made as a presenter, so you should be able to present it. Are you still there? Okay, we may have to start again, you know. Karthikeyan, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You can hear me. Okay, fine. I think we will start because we can't wait for Abhishek now. Is he still there, Abhishek? No, is he not?
Yes, sir, he is.
He's still there.
Yes, sir.
So, are you able to present or are you able to? I'll just give you another 5 minutes to see whether you can present. Otherwise, I'll move on. Okay. Oh, you're back.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, we can see now. Yeah. We can see. Oh, no. Your meeting is another device which join this one.
So
Well,
now,
I just give up on. Huh?
can you see the screen now? Climate change.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. Now, we can see it now. Go ahead.
Okay. Sir. Climate change. We can see about the introduction of climate change. What are the factors to climate change and hazards and impacts? Introduction. Weather. Weather refers to conditions like rain, temperature, and wind over hours to days. Look out the windows now. What is the weather like? It's a sunny day. Climate refers to average weather conditions over a long period of time. Think about what the weather is normally like on your birthday. Is it normally dry or wet, hot or cold? So can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Going well. Please go ahead. Yeah.
Climate change. Climate change is a statistically significant change in the state of climate that persists for an extended period of time. Ask an elder what the weather was normally like 30 years ago in your birthday month. Has it changed?
Yeah. Good.
What? Sorry, sir.
It's good. Next slide. Okay.
What caused climate change? The greenhouse effect. Sunlight passes through the atmosphere to Earth. At Earth's surface, it's reflected back through the atmosphere to space. However, after it is reflected, greenhouse gases can trap heat in the atmosphere. We call this process the greenhouse effect as it is similar to greenhouse. Greenhouse gases act like a big blanket around the Earth, trapping heat.
It's good.
Greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases trap heat from the sun in the atmosphere after it is reflected from Earth. Greenhouse gases occur naturally in the atmosphere. Without them, the Earth would be very cold, about minus 18 degrees Celsius. All water on Earth would freeze, the ocean would turn to ice, and life as we know it would not exist. Human activity. Over the last 100 years, since the Industrial Revolution, greenhouse gases have rapidly increased in the atmosphere. This is due to human activities which release greenhouse gases. Electricity from coal or diesel generators and industry or pollution from factories contribute the most.
Right.
Here you can see the graph.
Yes, we can see the graph. Yes.
Global warming. More greenhouse gases trap more heat in the atmosphere, leading to global warming. Since 1880, global temp has increased by almost 1 degree Celsius. How much this rises depends on how much more greenhouse gas is released. Temperature should rise by almost 5 degrees Celsius by 2100. However, countries around the world agreed to keep this below 2 degrees Celsius. Humans have added so much greenhouse gas to the atmosphere that even if all emissions stopped today, the planet would still continue to warm for decades to come. 1 degree Celsius or 2 degrees Celsius warmer sounds small. 1 degree Celsius or 2 degrees Celsius might not sound like much, but think about what happens when your body temperature is increased by 1 or 2 degrees. You would immediately fall sick and get a fever. Global warming and the water cycle. Sir, sorry, sir.
No, I said very good. Keep going.
Global warming intensifies the water cycle. Higher temperature increases evaporation of water, sea, lakes, and rivers. Warmer air holds more water vapor, resulting in more intense rainstorms. This can lead to flooding. More floods where water runs off into rivers and streams. Does little damage to soil. This and increased temperature can lead to drought. Weather patterns across the world are affected over time. This results in climate change. Hazards and impacts. Climate change, hazards and impacts. Climate change is accelerating a range of weather-related hazards around the world. Climate change made some hazards more frequent. Climate change made some hazards more intense. These hazards impact people around the world. The same hazard can have different impact for different people. See, let's add to find out more. Scientists project. Temperature increase 0.3 to 4.8 degrees Celsius by 2100. Heat waves more often and last longer. Extreme precipitation event, rain, snow more often and more intense. Precipitation increase in wet regions, precipitation decrease in dry regions, increase in tropical cyclone wind speeds, decrease snow ice extent, rise in sea level, warming and acidification of oceans. You can see the pictures here.
Yes.
You also can see the source of these pictures.
Yeah, in the reference you should have them. It's okay. Is that the last
Here
page?
Or
yeah. Okay.
It's the 17th page. Here
Okay,
are some
17.
climate and weather impacted by climate change. Can you guess which hazards and impacts they may relate to? Changing seasons. Hazards. Rainy season may be delayed in some regions. Spring might come earlier in other regions. Season may become more intense. Crops may die. Farmers may need to change crops. Income are lost. Transportation is interrupted. Financial losses. Water availability. These all are impacts related to these hazards. Drier and longer drought. Hazard, water shortage, wind erosion, desertification, increased risks of wildfires. Impacts, less or no crops, animals may die, less water supply, incomes are lost, financial losses, people become sick, migration. So it's migration or migration?
Yeah, migration is fine. I'll correct them later when you finish. I know. Migration is fine. Migration is correct. Okay. Increased
temperature and heat waves. Higher temperature and heat waves. Hazards, heat stroke, water shortage, increased malaria, dengue, sea level rise. Impacts, people get sick or die, animals get sick, crops may die, water shortage, food shortage, damaged forests. Melting glaciers and polar ice. Here you can see the picture. Hazards, yes, sea level rise, less ice to reflect sunlight, leads to increased warming. Impacts, flooding in low-lying coastal areas and cities threatened. loss of wildlife or biodiversity. Sea level rise. You can see the pictures here.
Yes, I can see.
Hazard.
Yeah.
Sea level has risen 17 centimeters in last 100 years. In the last 10 years, it has risen twice as fast as in the previous 90 years. Impacts: coastal erosion, higher risk of storm leading to coastal flooding, salt water entrusted in salt areas, impacts drinking water and health risks such as diarrhea. More intense rainfall and increased likelihood of floods. Here you can see the picture. Hazards: flooding, flash floods, landslide, erosion. Impacts: waterborne diseases, example malaria and dengue fever. Waterborne diseases, example diarrhea. Extreme flood and population displacement. Extreme wind and thunderstorms. Here you can see the picture. Hazards: severe wind, storm surge, flooding. Impacts: people die, animals die, loss of income, financial losses. These are the references of the pictures and the facts I took.
Okay, you took it from there. It's very well done. Lot of information, good information actually, and you put a lot of time into it. It's very well done. Okay, you can just take over now. Screen, come back to the normal. Stop sharing the screen now.
I also have another presentation.
No, I think we'll do that next time, Abhishek. Okay.
Okay.
We will do the other presentation next time. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So now, what anybody else who have listened to Abhishek's presentation? Anybody wants to comment? Anybody wants to give any comments? Karthikeyan, any comment? Sorry?
It's very nice.
Very nice presentation, right? So I don't think there's anything wrong in the presentation. Everything is good, idea is good, very informative, and people who don't know much about climate change can get a lot of idea from yours. That's very, very good. Only thing that I would concentrate on some of the word pronunciation. Example, pronunciation wasn't exactly correct. If you can take it down and then do translation, and we look at that next time. Example is one. Risen, risen, R-I-S-E-N. Ocean, erosion, drought, hazard, diarrhea. All these words, what I would like you to do is write them down. Next to it, do the phonetic translation. And let's practice that next time. Is that correct, Abhishek?
Okay, sir.
Do you understand the words I gave you?
Yes, sir.
Okay, write them down. It sounds okay to you, but when I'm hearing it, I see it's not right, phonemes are not there. So if you practice it, it really become really good. So I would say that some of these words need to be practiced in a different way using phonetic transcription. Okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Apart from that, very well done. Excellent.
So
I think this is the way it should be done. But
sir, I have another presentation related to climate change with all the proofs, like diagrams.
Yeah, next time you can show that next time. No problem at all. And Karthikeyan is good. Karthikeyan made sure that 5 slides and key information on recycling. So it was all a really good presentation. I like the presentation for both of you. Abhishek has got more information because he has got more slides, but it's, I only, it's fine. I asked only 5-6 slides, but extending is no problem at all. But keep the other slides. We look at the proof and everything next time. Okay, Abhishek?
Okay, sir. Sir.
Okay, now
sir, excuse me, sir.
Yes.
The 3R concept presentation also next class.
Which presentation?
3R concept.
No, I didn't catch you. So
Sir,
repeat the
we are-
question.
PR concept. Reduce, recycle, reuse concept. 3R concept
Oh, you
presentation.
mean recycling? Oh, you mean 3R? Yes, 3R. Also, you can present. That's fine. I mean, 3R is what Karthikeyan presented today. So you can do that next time.
Okay.
I mean, when you do the presentation, I'm looking at your way of presenting it. So what your principal is trying to do in the future classes, we are going to have the video camera on for selected people, so that I can see the way of their pronunciation and the way they are doing. So he's going to do a few other things. We'll tell you later on. Okay. Right. Let me go back to my. Can you see my screen?
No, sir.
You can't see my screen. Okay. What about now?
Now I can see the screen, sir. Okay,
good. Okay, we're going to go through a couple of more things from this today, which I want to make sure that you want. I explained to you at the start what's all about this one, part A, part B, part C. You all have the notes, right? The new notes that we send them?
Yes, sir. All notes up to 10 session.
Yeah, you should keep them. It's about 150 pages. You should keep them as a reference, okay? And anytime I will write more notes, I'll put them in an appendix so that you keep adding them rather than not disturbing the notes, okay? Now we're going to go through one more thing. I'm just going too fast to get the, we leave out the pronunciation. I'm going to go through new thing for you. I'll do the other bit also in a minute. Now, what we have learned.
Raising their hands.
Sorry, Abhishek, what is that?
4 members are raising their hands.
I think it might be difficult. We only have a little bit more time. Maybe next time we can do for them. Okay. Now, I'm going to go through phrasal verbs. Okay. I mean, Karthikeyan is there. Dhanujan, you can hear me, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Karthikeyan can hear me. And there are a few people, they guessed an outside organization, but I think for outside people, the principal has to give their permission. Okay, commonly used conversations. Now, what's happening, Abshaisan?
What's that?
Okay. Yeah, your picture came. I was just wondering. Yeah. Right. Here are some of the words you will come across. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you need to understand. In English language, you'll be using common phrasal verbs. Down is separate, put is separate, but together it's called put down. Put down your pen. It's a word commonly we'll use. Put down that paper. So I've got an example here. Your teacher says, will you put down that paper and listen to me? So you need to remember put down comes together as a word. And the meaning is, criticize somebody or say, don't do it. It's, in this case, put down. Similarly, put away. That means you throw it away. So you could say, can you put away that rubbish? Can you put away the rubbish? So that means throw it away, the rubbish. So that's the type of English you will come across, put away. So you can say, I've asked him to put away his foolish idea. So somebody's talking to you about all foolish idea. So you tell them, can you put away your foolish idea? That you can say. Or you can say, I have put away some money for my trip to Colombo. I don't know, whatever. So you can say, put away some money, saving some money. That's another way of saying. Put together. So I ask you, 3 of you are together in the class. I say, right. Instead of asking you to assemble something, I say, can you put together? That means assembling. They won't say assembling is a very formal writing. Put together is not a spoken. So you will say put together. So these shelves are very easy to put together. You got 3 or 4 shelves comes in, you want to connect them somewhere, very easy to put together. So put together is another word. Next one is put up with. So what does that mean is, say you are in a university, you are in a room, and smaller room you have rented, and one of your friends says, I want to come to Colombo and want to stay with you for a week. And it's difficult, 2 people in the room. So you will say, okay, all right, I'll put up with you for a week. That means it's okay for you to come. I'll put up with you means you can stay with me. I'll put up with you. It's not easy, it's difficult, but I'm okay. I'm happy to have you with me. That means put up with me. So you could also use as, I'm not going to put up with their noisy behavior. Now, next door neighbor is making lots of noise and you can't study. So you could just simply say, I can't put up with their noisy behavior. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Do you follow? Is it, have you used this phrasal verbs before?
Yes, sir.
You have used it, is it?
Yes, sir.
And where? In your class or where?
So due to this corona situation, we chat with our friends.
Yeah, but how do you put this? You need to use these words though.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay,
In
okay.
sometimes.
Okay, sometimes. So here's one, catching up. Okay, can you tell me, I'll start with Danujan. Can you tell me a sentence with catching up?
So can I tell?
Abhishayan, okay, go.
You're on your way. I'll come late and catch up you.
Say it again. No, I didn't catch it. Say it again.
So
Repeat the sentence. Repeat the sentence for me.
don't wait for me. I will be delayed. You can go. I will come later and catch you.
No, catch up with you.
Catch up.
Yeah, you can say, don't wait for me. Easy way of saying is, Abhishayan, don't wait for me. I'll catch up with you later on.
Okay,
That's very simple. Okay. Right. That's good. That's a very, very good one. Danujan, do you understand that catching up means?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if somebody says, can you come and play with me today? No, you say, no, I got to catch up my homework. I got to catch up with my, because you haven't done your homework, so I have to catch up on my homework. So that's, you have to use that sort of thing. Hanging out. What does hanging out mean? Anybody who can tell me? That's another word. So people will say, you will find yeah, Abhishayan, yeah. So hang out means, so you meet with a friend and say, let's hang out. Nothing wrong with the English, let's hang out. What does that mean is, all of you friends there together, walking around, going around to the shop, you're not buying anything, just window shopping, looking around, coming back and walking, talking. That's mean hanging around. You're not really doing anything useful, but as a friends together, walking around, cycling and talking, that's called hanging around. So somebody comes to you and say, let's hang around. That means let's go somewhere and walk and talk, but you're not spending money. You're not buying anything. You're not doing anything. So you may be going to the beach. That's all part of hanging around. Okay? All right, so similarly, there are many phrasal verbs that you need to learn this one, and if you don't, so if somebody jump in, what is that? Where will you use them? Anybody who can come in? Karthikeyan, do you want to say, where will you use jump in?
So I have no idea.
You have no idea. Okay, okay. So jump in mean interrupting. So what happened is that
So can I?
you are, yes, Abhishasan, yes?
So can I?
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
If you like to interact with professor, you can jump in.
Well, that's not 100%. I think jumping, interrupting is correct. But this sort of interrupting is that you are in a meeting, people are talking. You are also talking. You're not talking. Suddenly, somebody's saying something and you've got an idea. So you say, excuse me, can I jump in here? That means you are interrupting and you're going to say something. That's where it is. Can I jump in here? In a meeting, that's why you will use it. Can I jump in here? 4 or 5 people are talking, and so 4 or 5 are in a restaurant having something eating. Suddenly, somebody walk in and they want to say something to you. Sorry, can I jump in here to say something to you? And they say, so that is jumping in. Just interrupting very quickly, saying something, and they don't stay, they go away. That's what's jumping in, you know, like that's jumping is normally used that, you know. And the next one, phrasal verb, get through to. What would you say? Is get through is really, you don't need to use the to always, but get through. So you will say somebody, I'm ringing somebody on the phone, but I can't, they're not picking up the phone, or nobody is answering. That's the normal English way of saying it. You could say that I'm trying to get through to the number, get through to this number, but no answer. That means you're trying to ring this number, but no answer. I'm trying to get through to this number. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
You have not done this, right, at school, but I've given you example and start to use these in your conversation. It takes some time, but start to use them. So I'm going to use one more setup for you. This one is out of. It's a useful idiom used to out of. Where do you use? A lot of places you can use out of. They come together. Earlier I showed you that jump in is together. Earlier when I show you here, take over together, take around, they come together as 2 words together. And they have got, they are called their phrasal verbs. And let's look at this one. This is coming together as out of something, right? Okay. Let's look at the first one. Out of the question. So I have put in Tamil as well. So you're saying, somebody's saying that, you know, would you buy that house? You're saying, no, that's out of the question. It's too expensive. It's out of the question. That means you're not going to buy it. It's too expensive. Out of touch. What does that mean? So you're saying that, you know, you and your friend work together in a company, and now he's gone, and somebody's asking, do you know your friend? Where is he? No, we have been, you know, since he left, I've been out of touch with him. I have been out of touch with him. That means I have no connection with him. You can turn around and say, I have no connection with him. No connection means, what the meaning is that you don't talk to him. That's also no connection. But if you say out of touch, mean I don't know where he is since he left. Karnichan, do you understand that?
Yes,
I
sir.
can.
Okay. Out of order.
So can I tell?
Yes. Don't use can I tell, can I? May I? Yeah, or may I or can I? Don't say tell, can I, may I? That's all fine. Okay, go ahead. Out of order.
The elevator is out of order. You can't use it now.
Yeah, that's
Sir,
the easiest one.
So that is given.
Yeah. The elevator is out of order, so you can't use it. What else can you say out of order?
Cannot be used.
Yeah. What else can you use out of order? Karthik, can you think of something out of order?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah.
Sir, can we if in a hotel the biryani is we can't take biryani is finished, then we take out of order?
No. That's not out of order. That out of order is something not working. That's what would be the out of orders. The biryani is not out of order. Biryani is finished, basically, there. No longer available. That means finished. Out of order is something is not working.
So we can use it for apps also, no, sir? If
What's
app
that?
is not working.
How? Say it again. How are you going to do it?
My friend invented a app for editing pictures, but now it's out of order.
Why it's out of order?
It can be reached if we try installing that. It will be done. Can't be installed.
Yeah, but it's not. That's also not right. Out of order. It's not available, or it's no longer available. That's what you will say. Not out of order. Out of order is something not working. A car, a machine, a pumping, a pump is out of order because it's not working. The motor's burnt out. So you say the pump is out of order. That's fine. The lift is out of order. Or vending machine, where you put your card and get money out of it, like bank machine, out of order. Anything moving, stopped, out of order, they are. And for the thing that you mentioned about biryani not available, is not available. Okay, you can say out of order is no longer working. That's also same English. Okay? Instead of out of order, you can say no longer working. No longer working means also called out of order. Is that clear? Right. I mean, there's quite a lot here. I don't want to go through. Is there anything that you want to run through here? Anybody?
Out of the.
Sir, may I?
UI, what's that? Oh, Prakash, is it? Who was it?
Prakash,
Yeah, Prakash, go ahead. Yeah.
the engine is out of order, so we won't wait for it.
Yeah, it's fine. You said the engine is out of order. Is that what you said?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's correct, Prakash. That's perfectly correct, Prakash. Okay, so there are many things here. Let's go for next page. I don't want to go every one of them. Out of pocket. So who wants to go for the out of pocket? Prakash, you want to say out of pocket? What does that mean?
It belongs to ours.
Yeah, it's your money you are spending. That's what it is. So I have to spend everything out of my pocket. That means you're not borrowing money from your father or mother or anybody else. You save some money from somewhere and you are spending it for something. So you say it's out of my pocket, out of my pocket. So out of pocket. What is that, Abhishai? What is it saying?
The out of loop means?
Previous one or now? This one? Previous one?
Yes, sir. Previous page.
Okay, we can come back to that. Out of the loop. So that means you're going not in a meeting. You all are talking about something, right? Say, for example, your friend, one of your friends got engaged. For example, when you're in a university after graduation, one of your friends, and you had another friend who is also part of all of you. He walks in, he says, well, I didn't know, I'm out of loop. That means he was not in the loop. He was not being informed. So he's out of the loop. Or he's far away that you don't reach him. He has not been informed. So he says, I'm out of the loop. So that's what it is, out of the loop mean. மற்றவர்களுக்கு தெரிந்த விஷயம் எனக்கு தெரியவில்லை. So I'm saying I'm out of the loop. That means I have not been. So you've been sending email message to everybody except one of your friend. And then everybody knows somebody has won a prize, not him, your other friend. And he comes, one day comes says, well, I've been kept out of loop. That means nobody has communicated with me. That is what is the out of the loop means. You can say out of the loop, depends. You may not need the. You can say I was kept out of the loop. In that case, you have to have the. Okay, can I go next one? Right, we got one more to go. So out of control. What about last one? Out of control. Danijan, out of control.
Okay. So may
Yeah, first, I'll come to you. I'll give you one more, Abhishayan. Let's say Danishan first, and then Abhishayan. Huh? Danishan?
Yes, sir. My pet is out of control.
What did you say? What I didn't catch it. What did you say?
My pet is out of control, kept out of control.
You mean your pet, is it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, your pet got out of control. Okay, it is all right. You can say that. Yeah. It is out of control. It's just that there's no control. You cannot control it. That's basically it is. You know, anything that you cannot control is out of control. Abhishayan, do you want to say another one?
I invented a robot last week. It was working very well, but previously it's out of control.
What does that mean? What does it mean? Out of control mean you couldn't control it, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, because you invent it and you have to say, now it is out of control. I can't control it. It doesn't listen to me. So then it does, if things does on their own without your control, then it's out of control. Okay?
Okay.
All right, so it's new things you are learning, and you are in a normal spoken English, you have got to use this. Somebody will use it, then you will be wondering, what is this? What is out of loop? What does that mean? You have been kept out of loop. You've been kept out of the loop, basically. That means you are not informed. So you got to know that little by little. Okay, that's all basically our class today is. I think your principal is going to talk to you all. He's going to take a 2 weeks break for you to do all your exams. And when you finish your exam, we will probably start again, I think 3rd of September. But he will tell you the dates. I will wait to hear from him, okay? And then we will meet you.
Okay,
the next class is our week 10 class.
So excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
So can you send the presentation as separate? In the whole presentation, you combined all of the slides.
So you want, what do you mean? You want part A separate, part B separate, part C separate. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but you can do that. Can't you do that in the PDF? No. So you got a PDF file from me, right?
Yes,
so
sir.
you go into the PDF file and take a copy of the PDF file, and then you have and go up to the page number from onwards, you delete them. So you get part A and part B. Then you delete part B, then you get part A. Then you go to the original copy again, you delete the part A and part C, you get part B. You can do it on PDF. You want to write first? If not, I send it to your principal, no problem. Do you think you want separately, everybody?
Yes, sir. We are studying. Have studied all the other presentations. If it is separate, we can. It's easy to us.
Is it easy? Is it okay? All right. I see what you're saying. Okay. Well, okay. Do you want me to send it to you and you will give it to your friends, or what do you want to do? Is it not everybody wants it, or is it only 1 or 2 people?
Okay, sir. If you send it to me, I'll send to my other
Okay.
friends.
I will send you part A, part B, part C, all 3 separately for you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
All right. No problem at all. And good luck with your exams. Okay. Study well, and
Thank
we
you,
will
sir.
see you. We will see you in 2 weeks' time. All the best with your exams.
Thank you.
Bye. See you all in 2 weeks' time. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.